Good afternoon, Vikings. This is your student bulletin for Friday, September 11th, 2021. To honor the innocent victims, resolute members of the military, and Americans who showed extraordinary bravery in the face of the attack on the World Trade Center on September 11, 2001, please share a moment of silence with us.
PBIS. Friendly reminder, Vikings, visit our resources and information page. There are many resources available to you. The link is below, or you can type in your search bar on a web browser, bit.ly/nshsconnects.
Textbook and Chromebook. If you need Chromebook help or is a student that missed textbook distribution, you can go to the textbook group any day from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Food services. Monday and Wednesday only, from 12 to 3 p.m. Students will receive 2 days of meals on Monday and 3 days of meals on Wednesday.
Free supplies. Are you or someone you know short on school supplies, pencils, or notebooks? We have free supplies for all Vikings, one per student. Visit the front of the school from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on school days.
Girls Inc. Attention sophomore and junior female students. Do you want to have fun? Do you want to learn more about going to college and careers? If yes, join Girls Inc. You can apply today. Applications are due by this Friday, September 11, 2020.
Attention seniors, Dr. Preble has put together an important video for us to watch. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello friends, this is Dr. Preble from the Career Center with some helpful hints for seniors. Seniors, though you barely started your senior year, your final year of high school, it's time to start thinking about what you're going to be doing upon graduation. Where are you going? Who do you want to be? What work interests you? What do you want? Understand this. There's more than one pathway for success. Not everybody needs to go to a four-year university. The majority of students that graduate will attend a community college. Some might venture off into the military to obtain post-secondary job training and education. Many will join a trade school. Like Hartnell's East Campus has many options to get into certain trades, such as welding and auto mechanics. I've had some students actually go to Castroville and join the electricians union and the plumbing union over there and make $22.19 an hour to start as apprentices. There's more than one option. What is best for you? Start thinking now. On that note, while this is a very personal decision, involve your family and your guardians. What do they expect? What do they want? What can they afford? How are they going to help you pay for what you want? What are they going to support? All is very personal, all is very familial, and all is very financial. On that note, all seniors will apply to Hartnell to keep that option open, and all seniors will complete a FAFSA. That is your free application for federal student aid. I'm not going to do a spoiler alert. I'm not going to go into detail over that. More information on your FAFSA will come later. But all seniors will do a FAFSA. And I stress the first word, free. Every year, students do a scam website and they pay for their FAFSA. That's the wrong website. Please take advantage of the opportunity that's going to come out in October or November when your school counselors will help you complete and guide you to completing your free application for federal student aid. The sooner you complete your FAFSA, the sooner you'll find out how much money you're eligible for with regard to grants. There are four ways to pay for your post-secondary education when it comes to college or university. A big one is grants. You complete your FAFSA, your free application for federal student aid, and you see how much grant money you get for a 4-year. UCs can be about $13,000. CSUs, Cal States, about $6,000. This is how you get your California Promise Grant or the Promise Grant for Hartnell or MPC, which pays your tuition. So there are federal grants and state grants. You'll learn about those more later. How you can become eligible for those is completing your FAFSA. Scholarship information will be coming shortly with another video, but that's another way to get money to pay for your post-secondary options when it comes to community college or university. When you're doing your FAFSA, many of you should actually check the box that you're interested in work study. If you get federal work study, you're able to get a job on campus in between classes, and you can make $3,000 to $4,000 working as a TA or an assistant on the campus. For many of you, you might actually get a job out in the quote-unquote real world, like I did, and work and go to school. And finally, there are loan options, but usually people steer clear of loans. Hint-wise, listen to Dr. Preble's wise words of wisdom. Please keep your options open. Have your plan A, your plan B, and your plan C, and do it now. You might have a dream school, but another school might offer you a full ride. You might have a dream school. It might end up being too expensive. Start keeping options open. Apply broadly, and you'll make up your mind and come up with a good decision with all the data in front of you, a data-driven decision during the second semester, usually in April. So do your plan. Plan A, plan B, plan C. Be very thorough and consistent and accurate with regard to your applications. When you're doing your FAFSA, when you're doing your ARTNL application, when you're doing your applications for UCs and CSUs, if that option speaks to you, make sure that you use the same name. You use your legal name. The name that's on your transcript needs to be equal, exact, a congruent match to what is going to be on your application for Hartnell and your application for your FAFSA. If your legal name has a dash in it or is hyphenated, make sure you use that name for all your applications. If your legal name is different than what's on your high school transcript or your future high school diploma, make sure you fix that now. Everything has to match. Everything has to be accurate. You can't have one name on one application and then maybe two names, or when it comes to last names, on another. This will end up being problematic. You don't want problems. You want to do things right and do them once. This is time for you to find out what your social security number is. You don't necessarily have to have the card with you, but memorize your social security number. That should be on your to-do list. Priority number 1. What is your social security number? If you don't have a social security number, there are ways that we will help you. You can always reach out, and there are options. If you do have one and you don't know the number, it's time to find out now. And write it down so you're able to retrieve it for when we're helping you apply to Hartnell, when we're helping you apply for your FAFSA. So know your social security number. Pick a good, reliable phone, like a landline or a phone number that you're going to be using for the next couple of years. And know your address. And when it comes to Hartnell, they don't want you using a P.O. box. They want a physical address. So that should be on your to-do list. Get to know your social security number, memorize it, write it down. What phone number are you going to use for your applications? And then what address are you going to use? Also on your to-do list, please create a reliable and presentable email, your personal email, because your school email will no longer be accessible once you graduate. And make sure reliable means you're going to check it. Some of these universities and colleges will send you email, and there'll be deadlines. And if you don't check your email, if you don't access it, if it's not reliable, then you'll miss out. And I've seen problems with that. So create a reliable and presentable email. And finally, create a cheat sheet with username and passwords for various websites that you're going to be using this year. So what will be your username and password for your FAFSA, your username and password for Hartnell, your username and password for the UCs, for the CSUs, for the various scholarship websites that you're going to be looking at and using to get money for life after high school. Website, for example, your SAT or your ACT, which actually, spoiler alert, there's news that's going to come out on that. That doesn't pertain to everybody. But if I had $1 for every time someone ran up to me asking me for help with retrieving their username and password for College Board or for Hartnell, well, I would be able to retire, because it's just too many. It's too often. And I know so many of you will say, well, I'm just going to keep it in my phone. Trust me, it's kind of problematic. Have a little cheat sheet, a little spreadsheet with website, username, and password. It's only going to help you. If you want more information on some of these items, I have a lot of information on my website, drpreble.net. These will have links to your FAFSA in English and in Spanish, links to information about different post-secondary options, and links to different scholarship information. If you have other questions or concerns and you want to talk with me, please reach out. I'm here to help you. Email me at brian.preble@salinasuhsd.org. Until next time, be good, be kind, and respect yourself. Take care.
Freshman elections. Freshman officer elections are today. Vote in Google Classroom from 8 to 3 p.m.
21 NSHS Club Rush. Next huge event for the student body will be Club Rush, Wednesday, September 16th. And the Viking Creed. Never give up, stay focused, honor yourself and others, and stay positive. That's it for today, Vikings. Have a fresh Friday.